I hate OBS. I really hate OBS sometimes. Hello, Tron. Now you can actually hear me. Welcome to the stream. Why? Why does it always do that? But at least it's only 30 minutes and not an hour. Still. That's still annoying. So now I know that no one could hear me for the past 30 minutes. I am doing prep shiny hunting for the Madar shiny event happening on Thursday. I'm practicing today and Wednesday, 17 method today, the 40 method on Wednesday. Yep. And as you can see on screen, I have already lost 2 chains because of BS. The small random chance for the chain to break happened at 6 and 11 respectively. And I need to move the chat, so... Because... Oh, okay. We'll have a good one. Right here. Okay, there we go. At least thank you for letting me know my mic was muted. OBS needs to stop changing it. Unless I can somehow set the webcam to be the default. I'll see if I can do that actually. While I'm here. Properties. No. The default is absolutely nothing. I can't set a default. I don't have any more mics, so I don't know why it was doing that. Okay. Okay, still going. Ooh, I'll go for that one over there. Further away, the better. Two chains broken. I haven't even gotten past 11 encounters yet. I haven't gotten past a chain of 11. This is why I've never gotten used to this method. It's always because of the small chance of the chain breaking for no reason. It's always put me off. And I'll go for this one. And I'm also the kind of person who doesn't have that much patience. I know. Ironic. An impatient person doing shiny hunting. But it already takes long enough to get the chain up once. And with it breaking completely randomly out of nowhere, it's just painful. Okay, send to a box. Okay, I'll go for this one up here. Oh, one of them's holding a poison barb. I didn't know they could hold those. I think this one. Okay, central box. Okay, and okay, I think I'll go for this one down here. Do 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 do. Okay, and okay, I think I'll go for this one up here. Right, 10. So yeah, today, aiming for the chain of 17, and then I'll really challenge myself the day before. Although not really the day before. Wait, I said Thursday earlier. Wait, no, I was muted anyway. Yeah, so I was right about Monday and Wednesday. Today, Monday, evidently, shiny hunting. Tuesday, I'm back on Minecraft. Wednesday, back to the shiny hunting. Thursday, continuing the Soul Link with Celestic. Then Friday is actually a double stream. In the morning, I'll do shiny hunting. And right now, the chain will break again. I can't even surpass 10! This is why this method sucks! This is why I never liked this method. Let's try this again then, shall we? My best chain 3 times in a row, I still haven't managed to get to 17. Starly? No. Uh, 17 steps. I want to get to a chain of 17. I can't speak. I want to get to a chain of 17. But something in the game doesn't want me to get that chain. Okay, well I guess the first one doesn't matter too much. I just need to get the Budu. Or the rolls, depending on which one shows up. I just want to get to 17. Yeah, I feel like doing the 17 chain will be the best one. Because we're only allowed to have one shiny per chain. So, I might as well just do the 17 chain. It's quicker. Yeah, it's quicker to get to 17. If we can only get one shiny per chain, then might as well just do 17. I'll double check, see if we're restricted to either the 17 or 14 chain method, depending on our team. If we're allowed to do both methods, then I'll just do the 17 chain the whole time. Because if I was getting multiple Pokemon in the same chain, then I'll do 40 gladly. But we're only allowed one per chain. Only one per chain. So it just seems more worth it to do a 17 chain. I'll do this one. That's a Starly. Okay, I'll go for this one over here. Let's see what I get. Shinx. That's the first Shinx I've seen all day. But I'm not going to be going for Shinx. Again, either Budu or a Ralts. Those are my targets. Ralts is only there because it's a radar exclusive encounter. Well, that's a hidden ability patch, so I'll start with that one. I'm glad I did. It's a Budu. Okay. So I'll just up this to 1. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to go for this one up here. Okay. Okay. I could go for the one right below me. Is there a risk? Hold on a sec. I need to see how this works. Does the chain have a chance of breaking if there's another patch right next to it? Okay, a guide. I just need to know what breaks the chain. That's the important stuff. Well, that's not going to help. Sure match, okay. Also run out of a patch. Oh! So the edge of the grass and being surrounded by other grass patches, it doesn't actually mean anything. Well, I'll just use this one then. So I guess it doesn't matter what chain I use. Maybe look into it further. Make sure 4 patches shake. Make sure you're going to any patch that is at least 4 tiles away. Okay. So if there's only 3 patches on the screen, then I just don't take anything. Because that could easily break the chain. Okay. Yeah, like this one up here. So, yeah, I want to do the 17 chain the whole time. Just because, well, 1 shiny per chain, it wouldn't matter so much if we could have multiple a chain, but if we're going to a 40 and I can only get 1 Pokemon, I I'd rather go to 17. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to this one. This is definitely the furthest away. Do 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 do. It's like Friday is definitely going to be a busy day for me. 2 streams in one day. So 9 AM at my time, British time. It is going to be the start of the Madar stream. And then at 7 PM, my usual stream time, I will be doing a collab. Yeah. And I've focused a lot of my stream times just for the Madar hunting. I can even share what else I have planned. I shared it with my mod what my stream times might be. Yep, so next week there's going to be 5 sessions for Shining Pearl, 1 session for Shield, and then there's 1 day reserved for a different game. Because after the 31st, the Madar event will be done, so I'll be able to do something else after that. So I plan to do some smaller games that I haven't actually played yet. I've got in my library, I just haven't actually touched them yet. Okay, I'll go for this one. Yeah, I think, yeah, That's Not My Neighbor. That's the game I'm going to be playing next week, at the end of the week. So, not this week, the week after, so it's basically 2 weeks away. And then I'm not going to worry about sharing what's going to happen on the week after that, because it's a bit too far away for now. I'll just focus on this week and the week after. But there's a lot of Pokémon on the horizon. No. There's no... Wait, hold on. No, that's 4 away. Yeah, so if it's a 3 away, then there's a chance the chain could break quicker. 4 away, if there's 3 patches, reset the encounter table. Or reset the patches. And also I'm thinking, when the actual event starts, I might change my character's outfit to the Platinum outfit. Because yeah, I've had this specific save file since the game launched, all those years ago. So I still have the Platinum outfits available. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for this patch. So, I think with the Fred stream, I'm not sure whether it should just be one massive stream, or if it's just 2 different streams. I think I'll go for 2 different streams. Okay. For this one. Yeah, I'll try and go for 2 separate streams. Like the first one for the Madar hunting, I'll give myself about 3 hours for that. Or maybe at least 3 hours. 3 hours minimum. And then I'll give myself the little break so I can recharge between streams. And then I'll get ready for the collab. Like there are a couple of different times for the collab, but I was allowed to do a time. I was given the opportunity to do a time which works the best for me, which is my normal stream time. And then when I registered to be one of the streamers for this event. I almost forgot about the collab, so I decided I would just do both on the same day. I'm not going to have any rest days, besides yesterday, but I knew this week was going to be hectic. Also, with that rest day, I kind of used that to create a bunch of Minecraft resource packs. That Mario Kart Minecraft world I've been working on, I recently created a bunch of music packs. So it just like changes the music discs to be able to provide Mario Kart tracks. And they all work. A couple of tries, but it works perfectly. So all I need to do now is to be able to get the command blocks to work with them. I can get them to start the music, but I don't know how to get them to stop the music. And I don't know if there's a way to loop them. I mean, I'll probably have to be creative with it. If it stops, then simply play it again. That's probably what I'd have to do. Let's go up. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start work on the GBA tracks. Yeah, I'm going out of order. I've gone straight past N64, but I'm thinking I'll do GBA just because of how the GBA ones are done. Like, they have the extra tracks that has all the SNES stuff, which are one-to-one recreations. But yeah, the GBA tracks, I was thinking of doing backgrounds, but I think I'll only do I'm still going to do backgrounds. But there's also going to be more elevation. Okay. Yeah, since a lot of the GBA tracks on like the remakes and stuff, there's a lot more elevation. Even stuff like Peach Circuit got some severe elevation in the Mario Kart Tour. It looks like Luigi Circuit was the only GBA circuit track that hasn't really gotten any true elevation yet. Unless it got added to Tour and I didn't know. I know Mario Circuit, that one, I don't think it was added to Tour because it was in 8 Deluxe. This one. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, right. So, after I've done the GBA tracks, I'm actually not going to do N64 after that. I'm going to do all of the maps that have, like, 2D layouts I can use. I'll do all of those first, and then after that, I'll work on the true 3D tracks. The ones that don't have, like, proper sprite layouts for the minimap. Because those will have to go in-game build. Okay, so there is 4 patches. I think this one up here, this one works the best. I'm almost at 17. So once I get to 17, I'm just going to keep resetting the patches. And then obviously on Wednesday, I'm going to be torturing myself trying to do 40 chains. Because I've got to do varieties. I can't just do the same thing. Like, if I could do polls, I gladly would. Come on! Why? I was so close to 17 that time. That's just not fair. 4 chains broken. I've not even passed 15 yet! None of it's been my fault. It just breaks on its own. I need to hydrate. Do this one. Now I know that edge encounters don't actually matter that much. I'm not going to go for this one anyway, I'm not doing Shinx. This is why I need to get used to it again. I need to get used to the pain and agony of the chain just breaking for no reason. Because I don't want to have to start raging out on stream. I don't think that would be really good for the thing. I also know I'm going to have to be, I have to tone myself down with conversation during that stream. I've got to keep it family friendly. No doubt about that. Let's try this one. So I can't go use edgy topics. Got to suppress that for those streams. I'll use this one. So Rotz or Badu. I got another Bidoof! It's turning into Klefki all over again. Only Bidoof wants to show up! I mean, it's basically nighttime now, so Badu has an even smaller chance to spawn in. At this point, I might as well just do rolls. I think it's like a 15% chance spawning or something? I don't know. Well, this is furthest away. And... oh, never mind, I got a Badu. I will stuck a Badu for now then. Oh no, it's still evening in game, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna dread doing the 40 chains. I'm already dreading doing 17. Okay, well, I'm definitely not doing any of these ones. I mean, I know it's kind of on me for joining an event focused on Poké Radar, but I wanted to be a part of something, honestly. I wanted to be a part of an event and just... I don't know what I was going to say now. I've completely forgotten. It sounds awful now what I just said. I've forgotten what I was going to say completely, but... I guess in a way it's... I want to see if I enjoy doing this. I mean, hopefully I will. If I enjoy doing this one, then I'll probably participate in all the other ones as well. I think the last time I participated in one of the Team Showdown events, it was a few years ago when there was like the Gala Fill in the Decks event. You know, like Team Sword and Team Shield, I think. And at the time, I was a participant. I got a few shinies during that event. I think I got a bunch of Pokemon that were, I did a lot of them pseudo method, I think. I went for some of the rare Pokemon. I think Nincada was one of them. I also went for a Hoothoot. I know it's not exactly rare, but I still went for a Hoothoot. Let's go for this one up here. And also, I saw those. I noticed who some of my teammates were. I mean, out of all of my teammates, I only recognized 2 of them, and I'm still glad to be working with them. I'm glad to be working with everyone on my team. I just hope Madar will be an extremely fun event. And there is a live counter, so I'll be able to see the teams be updated in real time. Okay. Let's order the one down there. Okay, now it's nighttime. Oh yeah, because it's 8 PM for me right now. Even though outside, the sun's still out. It's just started to set. Probably be like another hour and a half before it's actually dark outside. Okay, let's do this one. It's 4 blocks away. Oh, 4 tiles away. I've still got Minecraft words in my head. I've been doing so much of counting pixels for Minecraft builds that I've got it stuck in my head now. But yeah. I think... Well, how many tracks does the GBA have? I think it's the same amount as the SNES. Yeah, there's 5 cups of 4... Yeah, it's still 20 tracks. I mean, until Mario Kart 8, this will be the most amount of tracks I'll have to do per a single game. Do this one. Yeah, so with all the map sprite stuff. So all the games that have like proper maps, so like DS and 7, they've got the bottom screen to act as the map. I'll use that as the basis, but I'll still have to go in-game so I can get all of like the buildings and stuff. It'll be fun doing that. I don't even have like the camera mod. I don't even have any possible way to mod them. I mean, I probably could for 7 and DS, but not for any of the other games. Oh, I've almost been cornered here. I know where I'm going though. Going up here. So, normally N64 would be one of those that technically doesn't have a minimap, but I found it on the Sprite Resources website, and they had one for all of the N64 tracks, so that's going to be done probably before DS or 3DS. It's going to be very large, though. I'm still not sure whether I should, if I should... I'm not sure whether I should do, like, the original versions, or if I should do the remade versions. I'll probably do the original version, because that's what I've been doing already. Just go straight down. Yeah, quarters like Rainbow Road and Wario Stadium, they're still going to look like their old selves, super large, and pretty obvious that they're out of date compared to their remade versions. N64 Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and N64 Wario Stadium and Mario Kart World. Oh, Mario Kart World is a whole other project on its own. I'm not even going to do that one in Bedrock. That one I'm doing in Java. I'll have to try and figure out a way to get a free server. But for the time being, I'm not going to worry about it for now, because I need to get like stuff like World Edit, World Paint, just to make things a bit easier. Because doing all of that by hand, I mean, I could also consider avoiding 8 Deluxe or Wii, but I already have those mod packs already sorted out, so I kind of gotta follow through with it. I think the only tracks I'm not considering at the moment are remix tracks, and the arcade tracks. I think those are the only ones I'm avoiding for now, but if I want to keep going with the project, I'll probably do them. Ooh, Well, I'm definitely going for the hidden ability patch. Boop. So this should be a Leaf Guard Budew. Yep, so again, 17 is the target for today. Wednesday will be 40. I'll be suffering for that because I've only ever gotten a 40 chain once. And that one time I got to 40, it broke after I caught the 40th Weasel. Oh, come on! Why? That's the 5th chain that's broken! This is pain. I can't do anything without the chains keeping breaking. I can't even read English properly. Can't they at least just keep going to 17? Yeah, on Wednesday, I'm only going to focus on one hunt. As soon as I get to 40, get a shiny, that's it. That'll be the end of the stream then, because I'm not doing 2 40 chains. I'm probably going to ask... I'm still going to ask if it's possible to do the 17 chains, even though I'm on the 40 team. I mean, I know it said I just have to submit to that, like, submit points to that specific team. I just hope I am able to do a 17 chain. Because I'm struggling as it is. I haven't even gotten to 17 yet. I'm already struggling on 17. I don't know how much I'll be struggling when it comes to 40. My highest score is 15. I've not passed 15 yet. I just... Why do they have to increase the odds of a chain randomly breaking? It's just not fair. And also, I'm realizing now, Budew is going to be harder to get. Let me just have a look. Pokemon database. I need to have a look at Route 204. That's the north. I'm not going to worry about the north area. That's irrelevant for me right now. So now it's night time. Zubat and Kricketot have a chance of spawning. I'm not going to do Kricketot because I've already got that one, but maybe I might do Zubat. Then again, the odds of that showing up are even lower than Budew. And Rolls has a 21% chance. Yeah, now Rolls is the target that has a greater chance of spawning, so I'm just gonna make it so Rolls is my main target now. A 21% chance through the Poke Radar. Okay, there we go. Oh. Now, seriously, I really, really hope I can actually at least get to a 17 chain. Right, and... Oh! Hello there! Sorry, let me try that again. Hello there! Oh... Okay. So 5 broken chains. My highest chain score is 15. And the chain's already broken 5 times. Okay. I'm not going to do any of these ones. Although I could actually do that one. That's probably far enough away. So I still do want to do Budew, but since it's nighttime, it only has a 10% chance of spawning now. Ralts has a 21% chance of spawning, so that's why it's now my priority. Also, I learned that the event technically starts at 5 AM, but I'll definitely be asleep at 5 AM. like my time, British time. So that's why I'm doing 9 AM. And I've never streamed in the morning. I mean, June 5th I'll probably stream in the morning. Then again, maybe not, depending on when my Switch 2 arrives. Speaking of the Switch 2, it's almost time for the payments to have to go in for pre-orders. At least for the Nintendo store. I got the email saying they'll be taking payments very shortly. And I saw that 1 to 2 weeks before launch is the most they can do, so 3 days. 3 days is when they could take the payment. And that's when I get the money. That's when we get the money to be able to afford the Switch 2, so hopefully... Here's hoping that it is not at 14 days on the dot. And maybe 13 days? Because if it's on the 13 days or maybe a week, then that's plenty of time for the payment to go through. Because I don't know what will happen if the card declines once. Like, will they cancel the order? Will they try and attempt it again the next day? Or will the card lock, or the account lock me out because they suspect fraudulent activities or something? Because that's a large payment. Hopefully nothing bad happens and it all just works out at the end. Yeah, I just hope it works out in the end. Because on the day the Switch 2 launches, I don't have a stream time set. At least when I put together the visuals for the schedule, there's not going to be a time set. Because I don't know what time I'll start. I'll start stream as soon as the Switch 2 is all completely set up. Once it's set up, I'll be playing. I don't know about maybe not transferring data. I'll do that on my own time. But once I've got my accounts all linked up and stuff, then I'll worry about it. Like, I'm not gonna fully transfer everything. Like, yeah, I'm not at all. I'm definitely not gonna leave everything. I'm still gonna have a lot of stuff on the OLED Switch. So I'm not gonna transfer everything. Although the Switch 2 will be turned into my primary console. I'll probably just like send the data for the games I actually have physically. And maybe stuff like Dragon Ball games, I'll send those over to the Switch too. So only games I actually play. If I don't play a digital game, I'm just not going to transfer the data over. I'll just leave it on the OLED. Save storage space that way. And I'll have multiple consoles to play different games with. Are you kidding me? That's 6. That is 6 chains broken. I haven't even gotten to 16 yet, let alone 17 or 40. Why? Why does this game hate me? And we're not allowed to do any modded stuff, so we can't just remove the random chance of the chain to break, because that would be classed as modding the save file. And then all of our points would be disqualified. We'd probably get banned from the events. But besides, my Switch isn't even modded. I don't see a reason to do that, because any games I would want modded, I've got my Steam Deck for. Shinks. I just want to at least get to 17. Like, Why is it so difficult just to reach halfway? No wonder I didn't like to use Poke Radar. I could barely even get it set up without always breaking. I think that's why I got put off from the method, because I could never get the setup. Or because of the RNG. If there was just a 0% chance of a chain breaking for no real reason, I'd probably have used this method way more. It probably would have boosted my game time for BDSP like tenfold. Because compared to Sword, both Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl combined don't even match up to halfway of my Sword playtime. Starly again. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll try this one. Please, a Ralts or a Budew or a Cricketop. Why don't we get the rarest encounter on the route first? Well, second rarest encounter. I don't need it though. I already got a shiny Cricketune through Poke Radar. So yeah, Baneri, Stantler, Cricketune, Bidoof. I think those are the only Pokemon I've gotten as shinies through Poke Radar in the past. I've gotten a Magnemite through the pseudo method. I've not gotten anything using the Grand Underground. I've gotten nothing shiny-wise. I really can't think of anything else. I really did not do shiny hunting in this game. I've gotten more shinies in Pokemon Ruby on the Game Boy than I have on this game. Almost more than almost double. I've almost gotten 12 shinies in Ruby. And Zubat. You know what? I'll just do Zubat. I did say if Zubat shows up, I'll probably do it. I haven't gotten a shiny Crobat in this game yet, so... Alright, oops. I almost dropped my controller. Dust Balls, Quick Balls. Yep, I'll gladly take the Zubat. I've gotten a shiny Zubat before. I have one in Pokemon Ruby. I got one in Let's Go Eevee. I think those are the only games I got it in. I mean, I probably got it in Let's Go again at some point. Yeah, I did. I got another shiny Zubat in Let's Go. But the fact is, I got a shiny Zubat with 1 in 8,000 shiny odds before, so I'm not desperate for this one. But then again, I've never gotten the whole family in a single game. I'm not taking the one out of Ruby. That one's staying in Ruby permanently. Like, that's not leaving that save file. Okay, there's a hidden ability one. But it's too close, so... Wait a minute. Hold on a second, hold on a minute. Wait, hold on. No. Please tell me Please tell me I didn't just... Album. Please don't tell me I just missed a shiny patch. I swear I saw something sparkling. Please don't tell me I missed a shiny patch. Please don't tell me I missed a shiny patch. Please tell me it was just an NPC. Okay. Okay, no. No. Oh, my eyes are just playing tricks on me. It was just a normal shaking patch. It wasn't a shiny patch. That would have been annoying if that was a shiny patch, but no, it wasn't one. Okay. That would have really put me off if I missed the shiny patch. Then again, it might have encouraged me to try and reclaim it. It probably would have encouraged me to do the reclaim. I'm probably still going to keep going anyway, because I got nervous there. I really thought I just missed a shiny. Okay. Okay, I'll do this one. Yeah, I think the main reason I don't think I would have done it in Gen 4 or Gen 6, I think because the Poke Radar works completely differently. I don't think there's that random chance for it to break. Instead, you have to do the patches that match the same patch. And there's also a chance of a fake out patch. So, I'd say they're equally as hard, but because the patches are not constantly shaking, I have a bad memory sometimes, so I need them to be constantly shaking. Oh no, put it into a box. Okay, it is at 5. I could go for that one, but I'm gonna actually reset for a different set of patches. Yeah, that won't work. That works up there. Okay. Okay. Send to a box. Come on. Come on. God, I can't wait to get new controllers. Hey, Mezzaluna, welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. Please don't get mad at me. When I saw your name, I instantly thought of an Italian cooking utensil. I've watched too much Food Wars. I genuinely thought of a kitchen knife when I saw your name. Please don't get mad at me. Yeah, it's the kitchen. Oh, you actually did name yourself after that. Okay, so I'm not wrong then. Did you also get the name from Food Wars, or was it just a real life? Or did you find out about it in real life? Oh dear. Did I miss the count? Let's see. Oh yes, I did miss the count. Oopsie. No, I found it IRL. Ah, okay. I found out about it in an anime. Yeah, in the Food Wars anime. But that one was used for the Italian characters. And I'll just might as well give out my opinion on Food Wars. I really enjoyed the cooking sections. Putting aside the ecchi content, I genuinely enjoyed the food cooking in the anime. Like, all the action that you could put in just simply into cooking. And then what the food looks like when it's done, it looks so good. It makes me hungry. I think I even remember, what was one of the first meals? Like a leftover meal? I forgot what it was. I don't remember what the first one was, but... let's do this one. But... I'm trying to think of what my favourite meal from that anime was. I really don't know. I haven't watched it in ages. I might need to rewatch it. I remember there was one episode where they were cooking with bear meat. And at the time, I didn't even know bear meat was a delicacy. I didn't know people ate bear meat at the time. So knowing that it had a really pungent smell and that it could like kill a dish if not done right, I didn't know that. I mean, I assume that's the truth. Where did we go? Okay, this one down here. 10. So, you can see by down here, this is actually my 7th chain. 6 of them broke already. All because of the random chance to break. Not because, I don't think it was any fault of my own, but they just broke randomly. The highest chain I've gotten today is 15. I'm trying to do the 17 method today. On Wednesday, I'll do the 40 method, which I'm dreading. I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with the 17 method throughout the whole event. Where we go now? I'll do this one. Do 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 do. Wow. What is the change about? Oh, in with certain shiny methods within like Pokemon, there's a chain you can get for different methods. Like in Sun and Moon, there's a method called SOS hunting. So the wild Pokemon will summon an ally to help them at the end of a turn. And if the chain keeps growing, the shiny odds improve. That's basically what it means. The higher a chain, the more the shiny odds will improve. And in a case like this, it broke for no reason, and now I'm going to start again. That's the 7th chain that's broken. I can't get past 15. This is why I was put off from this method for so long, because I could never get a consistent chain. This is the problem I have with Poké Radar. The chains are too inconsistent. But let me boot up Pokemon BDSP Poké Radar chains. So I'll explain like how the odds will work. So the best chance I have of a chain continuing is a 93% chance. So even if I do everything perfectly, I still have a 7% chance of it breaking. Which, it really stings. So, let's see, so... Yeah, so the 17 chain. Which chain should I get right now? Oh, at the top right, I've got a little icon with a counter. I need to actually reduce it down again. It will change depending on what I find. Like Zubat, Budew, Ralts, one of those 3, and then I'll change it to whatever I actually find first. So I tried finding Zubat, tried finding Budew, tried finding Ralts. I still can't get a chain of 17, let alone 40. But the base shiny odds are 1 in 4,096, and it's impossible to increase the odds normally. Even though the shiny charm's in the game, it's broken in this game, so it's basically pointless. The 17 chain, which is a popular method, it boosts the odds to 1 in 1,986, basically doubling the odds. In a way. And then when you go all the way down to a 40 chain, it's a 1 in 99. So it's basically a 1 in 100 chance to find a shiny. I mean, sure, 1 in 2,000 compared to 1 in 100 seems like a drastic change. But with how often the chain can break, 7%. I've gotten the 7% 7 separate times. It really hurts sometimes. Like if you saw that Weasel just now, That was at 40. That was the only time I managed to get to a 40 chain in the Poke Radar. And it broke on the 40, so I could actually take advantage of the shiny odds. So painful. This is the main reason I've been put off from doing this method. But I mean, there's a new Pokemon game on the horizon. I might as well get the last bit of use I can out of BDSP, besides Shiny Arceus and Shiny Shaman. But I don't know if I'll ever hunt those. I just don't know if I will. I mean, Arceus I kind of have to. Shaman I can do in a different game. Oh, would you look at that? There's our target. Ralts. And we just quickly do that. Quickly. Ralts. There we go. So I downloaded the Shiny Dex desktop app. So I have its browser source hooked up to the stream. And because I have the app, I can update the chain or update the counter with hotkeys without having to actually have it up on screen compared to like having it on the browser. So it actually makes it more easier for me. I don't have to keep covering things up with different tabs. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one up here. Great. So since it's nighttime right now, Budew, which was my original target, has a 10% chance of spawning. Zubat, which was my previous target, also has a 10% chance. And the one we're hunting right now, Ralts, has a 21% chance of showing up. And it's also the hidden encounter on the route, which you can only get through the Poke Radar. Or at least in the overworld. And there's also the 1% Killia, which there's no shot I'll be able to get that. I can barely even get these ones. Has a hidden ability patch, but I don't think I want to take that risk. In fact, I'm going to reset the patches entirely. Like, it's too far up. If there's a chance, I'm pretty sure if I leave the patch of grass, then it kills the chain. I don't know. I don't like to take that risk. And I'll get this one up here. Yeah, I really hope I can at least get to a 17 chain. If I can get to a 17 chain, I'll be more relaxed. It's still a 1 in 2,000 chance, but at least at least I don't have to keep running away from Pokemon. The reason I'm catching the Pokemon is because there is a higher chance of the chain continuing if I catch a Pokemon. So 4 patches away and I catch the Pokemon is a 93% chance to continue the chain. If I defeat the Pokemon, it's an 83% chance. So you can see why we're always catching. And it's also why I restart the game if the chain breaks. Then I can just save my Pokeballs and repels. Because I'd rather not waste them. Yeah, it's extremely crazy. I still think it's the math goes yeah. The math goes extremely hard. Like super duper. One would you like it. I think the method I actually prefer, I prefer SOS chaining. I'd love to do that on stream, but again, I don't have a 3DS capture card, so if I was a Flesh streamer, like normal cam streamer, I wouldn't mind doing it. But as a VTuber, I want to keep my face hidden. So I'll have to wait till I somehow acquire a 3DS capture card if I want to do some Sun and Moon shiny hunting. Or unless somehow a game on the Switch ends up getting SOS calling. Somehow. I would like to see that happen. It would probably be a Legends game for a Lola. So 3 patches away. Oh, this went down. Yeah, I'll go for this one, okay. I'm pretty sure... actually, no, I can't think of anything. Ignore me, ignore me. I can't English well. I'm supposed to be able to, but I can't. So, today, I'm trying to focus on the 17 chains. On Wednesday, I'll focus on the 40 chains, so even more suffering. Yay! And then on Friday is when the actual event starts. Ooh. Yeah, Friday's when the actual event starts. So at the moment, if, and I say if, I get any shiny Pokemon, they will not count toward the score. This will just be a personal shiny hunt. None of the scoreboards will be updated. They'll only start updating on the day, on the 23rd. So until then, no shinies I get will count. This is just me getting my practice in. I've got to get my groove up. And, hopefully not too much more suffering. I'm going to reset these patches. So, yeah, the only shinies I've gotten in BDSP, the shiny Baneri, which was, I think it was a 22 chain. And then shiny Stantler, which was a 19 chain. I think. I don't remember what I had recorded down. I'm just going by what I can see on the Pokétch. I don't remember if I've ever gotten something off a 17 chain. I've gotten a Kricketune and a Bidoof before. I know I didn't do the full chain for those. I've only ever gotten the full chain of 40 once, and only once. And I never got to get a shiny out because it broke on 40! On the 40! This is why I really want to be able to do the 17 method, because if it's this much painful right now, I can't imagine how much painful it will be trying to do 40, and it just doesn't want to follow through. It would just be ultimate pain. There's something actually a while ago I saw, like, beta stuff, like, concepts for BDSP. When I looked at them, I thought, is this a storyboard for the anime? That's how good it looked. Imagine if they managed to change the layout of Diamond and Pearl to make it look like the anime. Imagine if they were able to do that. But because they were on a time crunch, Ilka couldn't implement that. I don't fully blame Ilka for BDSP's quality. They were given so little time, they could barely do anything. This was the best they could do in the limited time they were given. And I'm pretty sure if they had at least 1 or 2 more years to work on it, I'm positive they could have probably made it a remake of Platinum. I'm pretty sure they could have done that. Or at the very least, Diamond and Pearl with Platinum elements. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay. Yeah, the Diamond... Overall, the games are not the worst in the world. I can think of far worse games, but for Pokémon standards, they could have done so much better. I'm mostly blaming Game Freak because of the time crunches, but they included Platinum Pokémon before the league, and then you can't evolve them until the post-game. Even though they have story mode locations, which makes me wonder why they didn't just do that. So you could get Gligar before the league, but then you can't get Gliscor until you get to the battle area and the post-game section. I mean, unless they manage to throw the items into the underground, like the Protector, the Reaper Cloth, all those special evolution items, they could have just thrown them into the underground. They could have just done that. If they just did that, or had them be random held items, no one would have complained, most likely. People would have probably complained less, and also the glitches. The glitches were kinda... especially the soft lock glitch. That's painful. And there is also something else I want to do. It's going to be happening probably near the end of June, but Safari Week. I'm probably going to stream it this time. Since the last time I participated in Safari Week, it was right before I started streaming. So maybe this time I might be able to stream my experience, although because of my situation, again, I don't have that many capture cards. I only have one capture card. So I can only stream my screen on one device. But I'm probably going to have like 7 devices out at the same time. That's what I did last time. I had like 7 to 8 devices all out at once. I could probably do more this time. I'd probably focus on the Hoenn Safari Zone. Well, then again, I can't do the same amount. So I only have one Switch this time. Because I gave my second Switch to Mama Harpy, so I can't exactly use that one. I mean, and again, I could use my Switch 2. Yeah, I could just use the Switch 2 for it. But last year in Safari, I think I got 3 shinies. I think it was 3 shinies, but one of them ran away. I think it was a shiny Nidorino. I don't know what the second was. I got it in the second. The Nidorino was in Heart Gold. And so was the second one. And then my third one was a shiny Wobbuffet in Ruby, but it ran away. So that was my first failure. Unfortunately. It really stinks that I lost a Safari shiny. But I still found it. It was still pretty impressive, I'd say. Go here. Another ropes. Yeah, since BDSP has the Great Marsh, or a slightly worse Safari Zone, I can stream Shining Pearl during Safari Week, and I will simply just like put the images of the other shinies onto the layout. If I do end up getting any, I can put all the separate counters up if I really want to. Okay, 16. Let's do this one. So I'm at 17 now. However, I'm not in the clear. Not even close. This is the chain I want to be at. But it won't matter unless I catch the rolls. And then I need to see if that stupid 7% chance pops up in my face. Hopefully not. Hopefully I get the 93% chance to continue the chain. Then I will start actual shiny hunting. Probably not, though. It's going to break the chain, isn't it? Watch the chain break. What did I say? I told you it would break! I knew it! I just knew it! How did I call that? I knew it would break! I just knew it! It's like I had hindsight or something. I just knew it would break! Well, there's the clip for the shorts. Me predicting the future, apparently. That's 8. That was a 17. If that one chain stayed and got on the highest percentage chance, I would have been able to start actually hunting. I need to drink, my throat hurts now. Oh. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I just don't want it to break after so... I really hope I don't have to be forced to do a 40 chain. I'm struggling with 17 as it is. 8 chains broken. I've not even actually started hunting yet. I've only been trying to build the chain. The hunt hasn't actually started. I've only been chain building. That was 1! That was only 1! I mean, sure it was closer, but... that was only 1! Come on! That was only 1! That was 1! That was only 1! Yeah, the odds were definitely lower, but it shouldn't have been that bad. If I look on it, it was probably 3 spaces. So second furthest, there was still an 83% chance of success. Come on. I want to at least get a shiny before the stream ends. Otherwise I'll feel like I've been suffering for nothing. So yeah, Zubat, Budew, or Rolls. Not Kricketot, I already have one. I got shiny Kricketune already, so Kricketot is not on my target list. I will keep going until I find a shiny. I will not stop until one shines. I need to move my headphones. That's a Kricketot again. I'm not going to do that one. Yeah, the people who do 40 chains, I respect them heavily to go through all of that. Just so they can get a 40 chain. Because I would not be willing to go through to do a 40 chain. Even though I'm going to be streaming this event as part of the team that's supposed to do Team 40, I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that we don't have to do the method that the team is named after. I'll double check so I can fact check myself. But I'm pretty sure we can just do any method we want as long as it's in the Poke Radar. And it's only the teams that are named after that. We can do... I'm pretty sure we can do whatever method we want. I'll do this one. Oh, Rolls. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was 4 away, so... I'm guessing the 7% is going to bite me in the backside again. Like it did with the 17 chain. Because apparently that's all it likes to do. Go for the lowest possible odds instead of going for the highest one. Okay. This is chain number 10. I'll do this one. So here's what will happen. Either I get the shiny, or I reach 20 broken chains in one stream. Before even getting to 17. If I don't get to 17 by the time 20 chains break, I'll probably call it a day out just so I can calm myself. Because I've got a full over a week's worth of shiny hunting to do as an official event. I can't just be rage quitting in the middle of it. I need to focus. Like I said, I can't be raging through it. I'm in the double digits already. I haven't even gotten to 17. That one time doesn't count because it technically was 16. Wisdom Beast, can you join the hunt? If you want to. If you want to join me on the side, go for it. If you want to try and get a shiny before me, I welcome the challenge. I bet you'll beat me anyway because this game hates me. I've lost 10 chains. I can't even get to 17. Yeah, gladly you can join in. Feel free to join on the side. I welcome it. I need somebody to keep me sane. So, with my targets will be, what were they? Budu, Roltz, Zubat, or Curlier. Cool, hunt with you. Okay. Let's do this then. Yeah, so Roltz, Curlier, Zubat, and Budu, those Pokemon are my main targets for this hunt. And I'll change what my asset says. Like, right now it's got Roltz on there. If something else shows up first, I'll change it. Like right now, I'm going to change it to Zubat. Settings, target, Zubat, save hunt details, and there we go. So I'm using Quick Balls. I could also use Repeat Balls because I have a completed Pokédex, but I'm only focusing on Quick Balls because an 8 times capture rate on the first turn, I might as well just do that. And then if for some reason they break out, I'll use Repeat Balls. I think that's still like a 4 times capture chance. Need to update this. And I know where I'm going, up here. So, are we just trying to get 17? I mean, at the moment, I'd say 17 is preferred. Because I can't even get to 17. I've lost 10 chains for no reason. I still haven't gotten to 17 yet. I've gotten 1 chain to 16, but it broke on 17, so it didn't actually count. But if you don't want to be suffering, yeah, you could easily go for 17. But if you really want to push your limits, go for it. Go for the 40 if you really want to push your limits. I'm already pushing my limits trying to go to 17. I found please tell me you're only saying that to wind me up. Please say you're only trying to wind me up. Please say you're only winding me up there. It was my old... Oh, okay, so not just now. Okay. That's fine. I can't get annoyed from that. That's just in the past. That's not just now. But that's pretty impressive. That's still full odds. My throat hurts from all the yelling. Where do I go? I'll go for this one. I think with Pokéradar, I've gotten 4 shinies, I'm pretty sure. I've got Baneri, Stantler, Kricketune, and Bidoof. The highest chain I got for those, I'm pretty sure, was 23. And once we get back onto the overworld, I'll show my Poke Radar screen. Because I have a 40 chain on there. Oh, how do I get it up? How? I don't remember how to get it back up. But you can see it's at 40, that Buizel. I never got to do the 40 chain. I got to the 40 and then it broke. So technically it died at 39. Ugh. Yeah, that was probably when I took a break from doing the Poke Radar. This is the main reason I didn't like Poke Radar. The older games, was too much memory involved. In these games, there's too much RNG involved. Like, yeah, shiny hunting is RNG on its own. Poke Radar has unnecessary RNG, the 7% chance for a chain to break after each turn, or after each battle. That's the RNG I don't like. I'd rather it be skill-based. Right, that's how it was in the older ones, completely skill-based. Here? Yes, the old ones, you had to get a matching patch in order to be able to continue the chain. And you'd only break the chain if you ran away, or you hit a fake patch, or the wrong kind of patch. That time, it's actually skill. But I do not have the patience for that, and my memory is terrible. So when BDSP came around and I learned that the patches actually continuously shake, I thought, maybe I'll get into Poke Radar. And then the 7% random breaking chance happens. And after experiencing it a few times, I was put off by the method. And I just went back to Sword and Shield. Or I go to Legends Arceus and hunt there. Okay, up here. Yeah, so that was basically my shiny hunting experience for BDSP. 4 shinies in the radar, none of them went to full chain, and 1 with the Masuda method, which isn't even in the save file anymore. And I'm pretty sure I've not gotten a single random shiny. Yeah. There was actually one time I did hunt for a shiny, and that's the first time I went to the Eterna Forest. Because you normally have Cheryl as a travel partner. And so I decided I would do some double hunting. And I found the shiny Wurmple, and I used that throughout my playthrough. So, I have done a non-methods hunt, but I've not gotten any random encounters in this game as a shiny. Not a single one. All of them have been hunted. And only 2 of them one of them was a limited possible hunt, so I thought I'd do it then and then. But the Magnemite was an egg hunt, specifically Masuda, and I also had, what did we call it, the Shiny Charm, which for some reason this game only works on eggs for some reason, even though in every other game, every single game before this, and after this, the Shiny Charm works for wild encounters. Like, ever since it was included, it's always worked for every single kind of encounter, apart from Shiny Locked Pokemon. And then for some reason in this game they decide, oh, we're not actually going to have wild Pokemon be affected by this. Even though that would have been so helpful. It wouldn't have been the first time. If it was for Poke Radar, that wouldn't have been an excuse because X and Y did that. I would have preferred it if they had the Shiny Charm for all methods. Not just a Masuda method, or egg hatching. Hatching, apparently hatching. They still can't English right. So, yeah, today 17 chains. Wednesday I'll try and do 40 chains. Radaring routes. Oh, okay, doing the same one, same area then. Are you also on Route 204? Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see if whoever can get this first. I guess it's like an unofficial shiny race. It's one way to keep my mind off things, definitely. Yeah, earlier I thought I ended up missing a shiny patch. Then I just used like the record button. And thankfully it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. I didn't have to worry. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I didn't actually have to worry about it. It was just a regular grass patch. Okay. So then, yeah, the actual event starts on Friday. I'll be starting early at 9 AM British time. And then every day after that will be at the usual 7 PM British time, because on the Friday I'm doing a collab at the same time, and I couldn't. It's not possible to reschedule that one. I still wanted to be a part of it, so I decided I'd just do 2 streams on the same day. No, I think I'll get a new set of patches. Okay, I'll go for this one. Okay, and there's no one caught. So the only thing that will get me to basically end stream early, if I get to 20 chains broken and I don't even make it to a 17, that would be brutal. So brutal I'd probably end the stream. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to get to 17 before I lose 20 chains. Hopefully, if I break 20 chains going to 40, that's more reasonable. But to 17? That's just brutal. If I get to 40 chains broken at 40, or 40 chains broken before reaching 40, that will be really, really brutal. Which is why I don't want to do the 40 chains. It's just too stressful for me. 13, still going, and I think I'll go for this one up here. Yeah, I double checked with all the shiny stuff, like all the methods and what to do, how to not break the chain for the radar. The grass patches on the edge, don't have to worry about them. Grass patches next to each other, don't have to worry about them. But still try and go for the furthest one away possible, because if you catch the Pokemon from there, 93% chance to continue the chain. I still don't like that extra 7%. It's too high of a chance. If it was like a 1 or 2% chance, okay, fair enough. But 7? That's way too high. If the chance was lower, I probably would be doing this method a lot more. See, 1 patch I could probably do. No, I'm gonna... Oh, oops. I'm going to reset the patches. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can do that one. Yeah, I think the only kind of method hunt that I've not been successful with in BDSP was the Grand Underground, like the collecting all the Diglett and Doug trio to increase the odds to 2 in 4096. I've not done that method before, and chain broke. Yikes. Don't I know that pain? Don't I know that pain? Okay, I'll go for this one up here. Yeah, so when the event starts, at the moment I've got the leather jacket outfit. Oh, Zan, welcome to stream. Hello. voice break. Hello! Hello, hello. We're currently... we're doing Poke Radar shiny hunting right now. I'm getting some practice in ready for the Madar event on Friday. So I'm doing 17 chains today, and I'm doing 40 chains on Wednesday. I'm going to experiment with both of them, see which one I want to do on the actual event, and then focus on that one method. And, okay. Where are we going to go? I'm going to reset the patches. So, as you can see by the counter at the bottom of the screen, I've lost 10 chains already. I've not gotten a 17 chain successfully yet. No, I want one in the middle. See, I've done 4 Poke Radar shiny hunts before. The highest chain I've successfully gotten, you can see by the Binary, that's the highest chain I've gotten. And I've gotten a 40 before, but yeah, it didn't exactly work out. Because I got to the 40, caught the Buizel, and then the chain broke at 40, so I didn't get to enjoy the shiny hunting. But yeah, Baneri, Stantler, Bidoof, and Cricketune I've gotten from radar hunting. No. I want to get just the right patch for this. Just the right one. That one. That will work. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Stretchies. Throw the quick ball. Critical capture, okay. I don't think it really matters. The catch rate is so high here, I think I'll be fine. But using the quick ball anyway, just so I don't have to worry about them breaking out the balls. Okay, send to a box. Everyone, it's finally happened. We've hit a chain of 17! We've hit a 17 chain! Finally! On the 11th chain of the stream, we've finally hit a 17 chain. So now, it's actually hunting time. The setup is done. It's time to hunt. So the odds right now, let me just check the site. The odds right now are 1 in 1,986. Not great compared to 1 in 99, but as the team name would be, I'm a believer. Spiritually, I'm a 17 believer, but I've got to deal with the fact I was put on full send 40s. As long as I can still do the 17 chain, I'll be fine. We just have to keep going. Every 50 steps I can get a new check. Nope, too soon. Nope. Yep, now I have 17. I'm not taking the risk. I don't want to increase it anymore. I basically slashed the odds in half. I'm going to keep going from now on. This music's going to be stuck in my head throughout the next few days. It's going to be stuck in my head for the next few weeks. Oh, yep. You gotta have the repels. If you don't have the repels up, you could easily break the chain by accident by getting a normal encounter. Eight steps. Hey, always 8 steps. No, nothing yet. Whew. Well, at least I don't have to be mad anymore. Now, the only reason a chain would break now is because of a skill issue. If I run into a patch by accident, that'll be my fault. Now it really is a skill issue if the chain breaks now. Because I have no excuse for the chain to be breaking. And I've got plenty of repels. I've got over 200 super repels, so I should be fine on that part. Nothing. So, yeah, the best way to keep the chain going, for those who are trying to get into Poke Radar before Legends EA comes out, or if you're just going back to BDSP for a bit of nostalgia, you got to go at least 4 tiles away. Can't even get to a chain. Oh, I know, it's difficult, right? It's really hard. That 7% chance is a lie. I swear it's like 20% chance. It took me 11 chains to finally get to a chain of 17. You can do it, Wiz. I believe in you. I didn't believe in myself at first, but I do now. No. So yeah, gotta be 4 tiles away. So the starting one, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd count 4 across, and that would be the furthest tile you have to go for. And you don't have to worry about any like shaking grasses connecting or being on the edge. It won't matter. You don't have to worry about any like energy of the patches shaking. That doesn't exist in this game. But if you like leave the route, leave any sights of the patches, if you go on the bike, do a regular encounter. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can break the chain, but as long as you know to avoid them, the only thing you'll have to worry about will be that random 7% chance. Saturn, are you dancing to the Poke Radar music? I don't blame you. It's quite the bop. When you're not frustrated by the chains breaking, it's quite the bop. Okay. I mean, if I can get a successful shiny, maybe within the next hour, I'll consider doing a second one. I'll consider it. Not sure though. I have a shiny charm. Yeah. Unfortunately, Wiz, the shiny charm is useless with the Poke Radar. The shiny charm in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it only affects egg encounters, so only hatched eggs. Yeah. Shiny charm is just the shiny charm might as well not exist in this game. They wanted to be that faithful, they might as well have not included it. Like, the last time a Pokemon game got remade and the shiny charm was included, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They all had the shiny charm, and it worked for the wild encounters. So BDSP had no excuse, and it was just a quick code change to change it from only egg encounters to include wild encounters as well, and static encounters. I need to find a way to hunt Shaman. Well, at least for Shaman, if you got the event when it was going live, then it might still have it there. It's simple runaway encounters. Even if it's even if you only have like the Generation 4 games, Lost the oh. If you've got like the Generation 4 games, like Diamond Pearl Platinum, you could use a trick called the DNS manipulation, and it can re-enable all of the mystery gift events. So you can give yourself like Oak's Letter or like what was Darkfire's item? The hotel key or something? You can give yourself those items through the DNS exploit. And it'll basically allow you to shiny hunt the Pokemon, like, long after the events have ended. So, if you're able to, I'd recommend doing it. The only one you can't really do it for, legitimately, is Arceus. Because for some reason, the event was deleted, like, officially. And it didn't get enabled again until BDSP. And you won't believe the reasoning. Like, Game Freak's reasoning for not allowing the Arceus event, they thought it'd be too difficult to understand. And yet, in the previous generation, they had the Reggies, which made you read a Braille. Like, they thought Arceus was difficult, and then they had the Reggies, the previous generation? I just don't understand the logic there. But either way, they brought the Arceus event back, so it is possible to hunt down a shiny Arceus, like, without needing a distribution. Ooh. Beat Legend. What, like Legends Arceus? Oh, my doggo is yapping. Yeah. Legends Arceus is a really fun game. I kind of wish they didn't, like, change how mass outbreaks worked. Because when they did that, kind of, like, lessened my interest in shiny hunting in those games. Because the massive mass outbreaks, I mean, they're okay. Especially for getting the Pokemon that are normally exclusive to distortions. But it was still... I feel like they nerfed shiny hunting in Legends Arceus after the Daybreak update. Which is really unfortunate. I don't understand why they had to do that. But I think massive mass outbreaks, they probably would have justified them if they included Pokemon like Magnemite, Porygon, the fossil Pokemon. If they included ones like that, I could have justified the change. Because then you wouldn't be required to do space-time distortions to be able to get those exclusive Pokemon. I mean, I get Pokemon like Porygon. Porygon I understand being exclusive to the distortion because it's a man-made Pokemon. It makes sense why it doesn't exist in the past. But Magnemite does exist. There's a wild Magnezone. I think in Mount Coronet, the Coronet Islands, there's a wild Magnezone, so why is there no wild Magnemite or Magneton? That's what's confused me. I think one thing I definitely enjoyed about Legends Arceus was the difficulty spike with the final boss. Whew. I've seen a load of reactions of people not expecting what's going to happen. I mean, I was worried at one point as well. I don't remember how many attempts it took me, but I know it was definitely fun to beat. And it sucks you can't rematch the final boss like you can in modern games. I think I wanted to worry about that in Legends EA. Hopefully we won't have to. But when Legends EA comes out, oh, you can bet I'm streaming it. 100%. I'm not going to do like a challenge run, like a mono type run. I'm going to do like a normal run to start with. And I have seen the leaks. Not going to say anything about them. But I still have no idea who I'm going to have as my starters. Like, if you pre-order the game from like the Nintendo store, you get like a random like plushie of one of the starters. I'm thinking if I pre-order it from the Nintendo store, I will let the plushie decide my starter. Like, maybe Meganium will finally be good in a non-Colosseum game. The only game that Meganium has actually been good in, somewhat, was Pokemon Colosseum. Because it was the only decent grass type in that game. Probably not. As the assassin is still bopping to the music. Do 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 do. Yep, keep the repels going. Move down a bit. Do 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 do. Yeah, when I actually get the Pokemon Legends EA, I'm probably going to get the Switch 2 edition. But any Switch 1 game that has a Switch 2 edition, I'm going to buy the Switch 2 edition. So, Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Legends EA, even Professor Layton of the New World of Steam. That's getting a Switch 2 edition with the involvement of mouse controls. So, yeah, you get a Switch 2 but no Z. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. You plan on getting Mario Kart World, maybe? Because I'm 100% getting Mario Kart World. My pre-order has the bundle, so I'm gonna get it no matter what. No? Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. What games do you plan on getting? Out of curiosity. Like Metroid, Kirby, what else is releasing on Switch? Donkey Kong Bonanza? I got waiting for the Animal Crossing playing it. Oh, okay. Taking advantage of GameCube. Like an Animal Crossing announcement in 2 years. I mean, I would not be surprised if they did actually do a new Animal Crossing. And there's been no announcement of a Switch 2 edition yet, so you might be onto something there. I would not be surprised. I don't know if I would get it, because I had still barely done anything in New Horizons. Yeah. Gale of Darkness. I'm probably going to play Gale of Darkness as well. I'm probably going to upgrade my Switch Online membership to Tier 2. It runs out on the 27th, so I'm going to renew it as an expansion pass. Like, mostly because of the Nintendo 64 games and the GameCube games. And also GBA games, so I can actually stream them. So maybe I'll stream Mario Kart Super Circuit. Because I did a couple of playthroughs in the past. I completed Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii 100% on stream. I wanted to do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but if I had it on a separate save file, the DLC would not register on that save file, so I couldn't exactly do it. And Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart DS, I didn't exactly have a way to stream them. But when I get the expansion pack, maybe I'll stream Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Super Circuit. Heck, maybe I'll do Mario Kart Double Dash again. Maybe do some online play on it. Because if you really think about it, Mario Kart Double Dash was technically the first Mario Kart to incorporate online play. Because the GameCube had an adapter that allowed for it. So it was technically possible on GameCube if you had the right equipment. But officially, without any equipment or modifications, it was Mario Kart DS. But imagine being able to do the 8-player local play on Mario Kart Dash again, but this time with online. Like, imagine how insane that would be. I would definitely love to do a collab stream of Mario Kart Double Dash one day. I don't know if I would be able to though, because my internet would be super mad at me. My internet would hate me. I mean, it's struggling enough just streaming on its own and collabing with one person. I don't know how it would react to trying to do Switch Online with 3 other people. Or even up to 8 because yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash, technically it's a party game now. Now you can play it online. You can do 8 people. You can do an 8-person party with Mario Kart Double Dash. Like, imagine how tough that would be. You'd have to be super coordinated with your teammates as well. Like, to get the super startup boost, aka the Double Dash. Because that's actually what it's called. And you have to coordinate when you use an item and who's driving. Because if you're holding the item, you're not the one who's driving. If you're in front, you're the only one controlling the cart. If you're in the back, you're only controlling items. So if you need to swap your items, you need to coordinate well with your teammate. Like, I feel like Double Dash Online could make for some really cool clan war ideas. Because it's taking teamwork to the next level. Like, forget about teams. 2 players in 1 cart. That's even better. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure Super Smash Bros. Melee might be coming to Switch Online. I mean, it makes sense. I think it was a GameCube title. If that happens, ooh, people would be happy. People would be super happy at a 17G. Oh, let's go! Now it's time to see who can get the shiny first. Wait, are you at the 17th chain, or are you battling the Pokemon that creates the 17th chain? That's the real question. Because you got to catch that Pokemon first to see what your chain is. Because hopefully, here's hoping it can actually stick around. Oh, not charged enough. Oh, redo the repel. Do 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 do. Okay. So yeah, on Wednesday I'm gonna be suffering a lot more. I need to try and get to a 40 chain at least once on Wednesday. I'll see how long it takes me to get the 40 chain. I'll go back into the VOD and I'll see how long it took me to get a perfect 17 chain. And I'll do the same when it comes to me trying to make a 40 chain. I'll see which one's quicker. And whichever one is successful quickest, I will use that method throughout the whole Madar event. So that's what I'm gonna. That's the excuse for these practice days. One, to get used to Poké Radar again, and to decide which method I'll use, 17 or 40. Even though I'm on Team 40, I'm still pretty sure we can use either method. We just submit points to that specific team. So I think I'll be fine. We'll probably still try for 17. Because, again, it took me 11 chains to finally get to a 17 chain. Whew. Okay. So, hopefully, here's hoping the 40 chain day won't go too bad. Again, with the Buizel at the top right, that's the only time I've ever reached a 40 chain, and you can clearly tell it didn't end well. Because if it was successful, it would have been a 41 chain. Or if it wasn't it could have been successful at 39, but oh, my hand is yeah, I could still be just as successful at 39, but yeah, I lost it at the 40th, which I'd say is even more painful, because you're almost there, you're about to reach the goal, and then the floor collapses beneath you, and you start all the way from square one. It's just ultimate pain. It's hard to recover from that. I still really think that Buizel is the main reason I was put off by Poké Radar hunting. Especially since at the time there were so many other methods I could do. Like, even just soft reset hunting was more consistent. Even if it took a while. I'm pretty sure in the past I did a Regidrago hunt. That took me, I think, over 4,000 encounters. Yeah, around 4,000 encounters. Almost 40 hours of resetting the game. See, I could do runaways, but then I'd have to redo the pattern each time. I'm really tempted to do more Sword and Shield shiny hunting again, but I'm not sure. I'll just move back up here. If I ever manage to get a 3DS capture card, oh, you know I'll definitely be doing some shiny hunting in those games. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or Sun and Moon, depending on the game. And I could even do the DS games. So I could stream my Black and White 2 game, where I have a completed National Dex, a living one, a living National Dex in Pokemon Black 2, and I have the Shiny Charm. I want to move my living Dex into a different copy, because in my copy of White 2, I have some Pokemon I want to shiny hunt, which I'm not able to in Black 2, because I caught them already. Mainly the Swords of Justice. Because those can be hunted in the wild with the soft reset method. So I might have to hunt them down in black 2, or sorry, white 2, after transferring the entire national dex over. But Pokemon Bank doesn't exactly work for Gen 5, so yeah, it's a bit difficult. If there was a way for Pokemon Bank to work for Generation 5, oh, I would love that. But no, it can only go through the Pokemon Transporter, and that is a one-time method and it can't send them back. I wish there was a way to send them back. Because that's just... It's too late to think about it now. Nintendo's left the 3DS and the DS era behind us. The only bit of functioning online software on the 3DS now is Pokemon Bank. That's the only game that still works online because of the servers. But one day the servers are going to shut down, and that will truly be the end of the 3DS era. And not just that, but it will cut off all of the previous games from the Switch era. All of those games will be cut off from the Switch. And those who are doing Ribbon Masters, it would be impossible to do a true Ribbon Master ever again. I mean, in my case, luckily for me, I was able to get my Ribbon Master out of the DS games with all those ribbons intact. So all I have to do now is get the final Switch ribbons. And one of them is the Master Ranked ribbon, which either Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, while doing online ranked matches, I have to have my Pokemon in my team during a ranked match. Well, obviously the ranked match, but I have to get to the Master Rank with the Pokemon in my team. So, Scarlet and Violet, simple solution, create a competitive team. Yeah, I'd love to do that, but it's so tedious and it takes so long to do. I'd rather coordinate it perfectly with Sword and Shield and work with the Ribbon Master Discord server to try and get my my rank up. I still need to see if I can do that, because I need to actually build my rank to begin with. Yeah, I think my Mamoswine is still in Pokemon Sword. That's the last ribbon I need to get, and then it's basically done. I think the only ribbon left... Like, after that... Actually, no, there isn't anything left after that. Unless Legend ZA adds a new ribbon entirely. Nothing. I mean, I'd be so annoyed if there was a ribbon that would be given to a Pokemon that Mega Evolves. Like, achieved Mega Evolution for the first time, the Mega Ribbon. If that was a thing, oh, I'd be so annoyed because the Mamoswine would have been wasted then. Because I wouldn't be able to have a true Ribbon Master because Mamoswine cannot Mega Evolve. And as far as I know, Mega Mamoswine's not going to be a thing. So, I'd really suck if that was the case. Oops. I mean, I'm still sure there's going to be at least one way to be able to get a new ribbon in Legends EA. Maybe if it can't Mega Evolve, maybe it could defeat a Mega Pokemon. Maybe then it could still work like that. But then again, that'd be a super easy ribbon to obtain. I don't think they'd do that. I mean, maybe there'd be a sort of battle tower. We already have, like, the tournament feature. Right, the ZA tournament. But I don't know if it would actually work like that. Because it's part of the story, so I don't think they'd make a ribbon based off that. I mean, maybe they could easily just reuse the ribbon from Hisui. I think it was originally called the Pioneer Ribbon, think like you take a picture of your Pokemon at the photo studio in Hisui, and it was renamed the Hisui ribbon in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, with Mamoswine, it's one of those Pokemon that has basically been in every single Pokemon game since its debut. Besides base Black and White, but Black and White in general didn't have a single new ribbon, not even a champion ribbon. It's just painful sometimes. Yeah, Black and White could have had loads of ribbons. You could have gotten was it a Cult Classic? In the PokeStar Studios, if you could have gotten that one, that could have gotten a ribbon. That could have easily gotten a ribbon. And, what else? Obviously getting the champion. That would be as well. And, beating the tower, the White Tree Hollow or the Black Tower, like beating the final boss there, that could have gained a ribbon as well. Maybe they could have gotten 2 separate ribbons, and then you'd have to take on both of them in order to be able to get them. That could have worked. Like, that could have easily worked. And it could have worked even more for the base Black and White, because, well, in the main story, you never actually become champion. You only become the champion in the post-game. I'm pretty sure Black and White, the base ones, are the only games to do that. All the rest of them, you finish the main story by becoming the champion. I'll be so nervous when the actual event starts. Obviously, the pressure, but I'll be able to probably be able to get over that pretty quickly. But when the event does actually start, there'll also be a counter at the top showing the scores for each team. And I'll bring that up when the event starts. Right now, my layout is it's kind of nerfed, because the only thing that's actually on here from the original layout is just the shiny counter, and now the broken chains counter. So I think, yeah, I've got a corner asset for my team, the event asset, like the logo, the event logo for the top right, and then the team score counters to go over the top middle. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things will all go well. So hopefully I'll find the shiny today, and then I'll call it after that. Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm going back to Minecraft for one of the final streams of Minecraft for a while. I don't know when I'll return to that project live, because I've got so much happening in the next few weeks. Then Wednesday, going back to BDSP shiny hunting with the 40 method this time. And then on Thursday, I'll be continuing my Pokemon Sword and Shield Soul Link or 2-player Nuzlocke. And hopefully we'll be able to get through the first 3 gyms. Because the start of Sword and Shield, ooh, it lasts a while. Once you include the Isle of Armor, the start of the game lasts ages. And then on Friday is when the Madar event starts. So I'll start that stream early, and then in the evening, when my stream would normally start, I've got a collab plan for that day. And then Saturday, returning to Madar hunting, and I think Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on Sunday. Yeah, I think I set it to Paper Mario. Because I still need to complete Chapter 2. If it's not set to Paper Mario, then it will probably be Madar hunting. But I've got a lot of Madar hunting planned for next week. Nothing. I probably should have put a timer on my counter. Then I would have known how long it would have taken me. But I'll just go look at the stream time. We've been here for over 2.5 hours now. I can't imagine how long it would take me just to get the 40 chains. I'm still really hopeful I will be able to just do 17 chains. Because I don't know how long it will probably take me to gain a 40 chain. But I have to do that on the Wednesday. I'm going to try and successfully get a 40 chain and get a shiny from it. I mean, with the odds being 1 in 100, basically, it'll be easy to get the shiny. Are you kidding me, Wiz? You already got a shiny patch? Damn! Come on! So you got your shiny ropes then, huh? You started your hunt way later than I did and you've already completed it? Man, well, congrats to you, I guess. Of course I'm jealous, but you got better luck than I do. I guess everyone needs to give a big congratulations to Wiz then. I would clap, but I don't have an emote for it. So, I'll just spin! Shane broke after I quit. Yep. Hey, at least you got the shiny, so you don't have to worry about the chain. Hey, at least you got the shiny. So, is there anything like unique about the rolls? Like, does it have a hidden ability? Like, what's the gender of it? Like, because if it's a male, it can become a Glade, and you could probably use that for future hunts. If it's a female, then you've got a Gardevoir. I don't really have to explain why people like that one, but putting the oddness aside, it's a pretty strong Pokemon. Not so good for like hunting, but oh, back to Briefcase. Oh, Briefcase Simulator. I could not handle that. I really couldn't. I wanted to start my game with a shiny Turtwig, but it was just taking so long between encounters. Like, at that point, I just gave up and just played the game. I think the only game I've started with a shiny Pokemon, there's actually 2 games. I think Omega Ruby was the first one, where I got a shiny Trico. Did it on the save file that just got rolls. Okay, okay. Nice. And the other game I got a shiny was actually Pokemon Soul Silver. Because I knew how quickly the hunts could be, I whizzed through it. No pun intended, whiz. I think I only got a few hundred resets and then a shiny Cyndaquil showed up. 3,246 soft resets for Turtwig. Ooh. Under Ross, still that would have taken ages. Was it like a minute and a half per reset because of how long the loading screen is? I'm at 900 for Piplup. Well, good luck, man. I hope you manage to get it soon. Personally, I would hunt the Sinnoh starters in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I've already done that for one of them. I got Shiny Empoleon already. I still need to get Shiny Turtwig and Shiny Chimchar. People need to hunt Charmander. Okay, you're getting close though. You've already gotten one. Hopefully, luck will be on your side. You managed to get the other two. I mean, clearly luck is on your side because you successfully completed a radar hunt in way quicker time than I. Hey, at least we still got to enjoy the bop of the Poké Radar soundtrack. And if I really wanted to, I could activate the DS sounds and have the original Poké Radar music on if we wanted. Maybe I'll do that next time I get Broken Chain, so maybe during Wednesday's stream. Maybe I'll alternate. Oh, wait, there's a faster way to radar hunt? There is? Oh, enlighten me. What's the faster way? If there really is a faster way to do it, I gotta know this information. Because I'm not too well informed on Poké Radar hunting, which is why I'm getting practice in. Nothing yet. Yeah, okay. To pay attention to the patches you go to. So spam running in a circle. It's faster sets, faster resets. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be fast, but I don't trust myself. If you trust yourself with your controls, definitely, but I don't trust myself. Because I might stop paying attention. And then I might accidentally run into a patch. You could do it. How about this? I'll do it during Wednesday's stream when I try for the 40 chain, because I know I'm going to be there for longer. I'll do it on Wednesday, because because I know I'm going to have to be there for a longer chain, so I'll do that technique on that day. But now, I'll just try and complete this chain. Well, I have. I just need to get the shiny. I have 100 soft resets before I'm at 1,000. Ooh, okay. I think the most recent soft reset I've done was for a shiny Moltres in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I've not finished it yet. I think I've got a couple hundred encounters on it. I think before then I got shiny Uxie and shiny Mesprit, I think, in the same save file. If you're counting both, almost at 2,000. Ooh. Beat numbers. Both Starly and Piplup. Wait, you got the uncatchable shiny Starly? What? During Briefcase Simulator, you got the uncatchable Starly? Ooh. If you did, that's 07s to you, my friend. That's brutal. I've never gotten an uncatchable shiny before, but I dread getting one. I really do dread getting an uncatchable shiny. No, if counting both Starly and Piplup. Wait, did you get a Starly like outside of it? Like outside of Briefcase Simulator, you mean? No? Huh? You're confusing me now. I'm getting confused. My small mind is not working. My two brain cells bouncing across my hollow brain are not working right. Nope. Nope, nothing again. Okay. I'm sure my Pokédex looks pretty barren compared to like other streamers who put their hearts and souls into Pokéradar. Oh, if only that Weasel didn't break on the 40, maybe I would have done more radar hunting. I really think I might have given it another chance if I managed to get that Weasel. Maybe that'll be one of my targets during the Madar event. I'll try and reclaim that lost Weasel. Hmm. Nope. Oh dear. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. I need to get this shiny soon. Yeah, I could increase my odds if I wanted to, but I'm already at 17. I don't want to take the gamble. I mean, once this maybe anyone got any recommendations for what I should hunt for on Wednesday? I'd be open to it as long as I can hunt it through the Pokéradar. I'd be open to anything. Any hunts that I could probably do on the Pokéradar, I'll do on Wednesday. Like even if I really want to, I might even. I don't know what I was trying to say now. Oh, you got Starly from a radar. Oh, okay. I haven't gotten a Starly to the Pokéradar yet. Maybe I'll try and go for it during the event, but I mean, maybe I could go for Rots. That could be one of my targets. I go for all the main targets being either swarms or radar exclusives. I mean, I could go for those. I would love to go for a Mudkip, but the only way to get boosted odds on a Mudkip in this game is, unfortunately, just the Masuda method. And I'd rather just get it in Scarlet and Violet, where it's easier to find. Pretty sure the last time I actually shiny hunted a Mudkip was during my Indigo Disc playthrough. I had a shiny Mudkip to put on my team. I think I even had a Torterra and an Armarouge to start my party off. And then as I built up my team, I decided to throw in Comfey for some support, because the whole of Indigo Disc was focused on double battles. So I threw in Comfey, and then of course Swampert, and then Zep Striker, who I believe benefited from a new Terra type. So I made it become a grass type, so it could be resistant to any ground attacks it might come across. I think I also gave it Trailblaze for its grass type attack. And it would still have some decent moves like Overheat or what was another physical electric attack? Wild Charge maybe? I don't remember. I've not seen that team in ages. I think the last Pokemon I had was Archaludon, because that was one of the few new Pokemon. When it comes to my team for Pokemon Legends EA, I've already mentioned how I'm going to choose my starter. And that's, I'm going to base it off my pre-order bonus, because I want to try and get it off the Nintendo store. Although, if the UK version does not have the plushie as the bonus, then I'll just use a randomizer to decide my starter. Because I don't know who to pick. Because I don't really like Tepig. I've used Feraligatr, and I've used Meganium before. But the thing is, if the Hoenn starters are going to be available in the game, I will not choose Feraligatr, because I will have Swampert on my team if the Hoenn starters are available in the story mode. That's just my final decision. If Swampert's going to be available, my starter's going to be Meganium. Simple as that. And I've got to also get used to how the battle mechanics will work in Legends EA. Like real-time battling, not turn-based RPG. Slight change, but I'm sure I'll be able to get used to it. And then just being able to use Mega Pokemon again. Oh, I've waited so long for this day for being able to use Mega Evolutions. And Pokemon Champions, when that game releases, Mega Swampert will be on my team forever. It will always be my Mega. And if I go for like a ground mono team, then Sandaconda will be my Gigantamax, if Dynamaxing is an option. For Terastallization, I don't know. I don't know if I'll even use Terastallization. I much prefer Mega Evolution. I mean, I'd assume in Pokemon Champions you'd be able to use all the mechanics. Maybe even Z-moves, I don't know. I mean, I wonder how the Z-moves would work. They have to put in all the animations for the actual dance moves. Oh. 29. See, no, nothing. I think, now that I think about it, maybe I should just have all my targets for Madar. Maybe I should just have all of them just be ground types. Because ground is my favorite type in all of Pokemon. So, if I only focus on the ground type Pokemon, there we go. So I'll go route by route, collecting all the ground types. And there's not that many. I don't think I can even do Gibble. Yeah, no, Gibble's not an option, because that's in a cave. That's either in a cave or it's underground. And those areas don't support Poke Radar. Radar Larvitar. Ooh, okay. Speaking of Larvitar, that's one of them I'll go for. Larvitar's a ground type. Is it a radar exclusive? I'm pretty sure it is, right? Or is it a swarm exclusive? Because I know there's a lot of my favorite ground types that are actually swarms. And I know Hippopotas is also a good ground type in some cases, but I think Hippopotas is only a cave encounter, which it really stinks. Brilliant Diamond exclusive. Ah! I mean, I'll have to check Brilliant Diamond. I know I've got the game. I don't know if I've made enough progress to get the Poké Radar yet, though. I'll give it a check. Because if I've got enough progress for the Poké Radar, I can still hunt it there. What's the opposite version for Larvitar? Is it... It's just like... Bagon, maybe? I would assume Bagon. Okay. No, still nothing. Ooh. Yep, it's past 10 PM. Still getting strong. You can start radaring as soon as Eternity. I mean, yeah, true. If you can get your Pokédex completed by then, 100%. And I can do that. I can just transfer the Pokemon in necessary for the Sinnoh Dex. So I can do that and get the Poké Radar almost instantly. But the question is, where would Larvitar be found? You can tell I've not done much of the hunting. I don't even know most of the radar exclusives. And I can think of like some unique radar hunts would be using the GBA slot on the DS games and having those encounters be turned to Poké Radar hunts. I don't know if that can even be done though. I don't know if that's even possible. I'd assume it would be. I mean, I could give it a try. Oops. I could easily give it a try. Would not be able to record it or stream it, but would definitely be worth it to try and find one. Nope. So I've hit 3 hours now. Let's I'm still hoping 17 chain will do better than the 40 chain. But yeah, I'll definitely use that spamming the circles method when it comes to doing the 17 chains again. Definitely. But right now I just want to get the shiny. Nope, still nothing. It's making a Y shape. Why? I don't know. I really don't know why. Still nothing. Oh, hopefully I get it soon. So when it comes to the Switch 2, I've already got it pre-ordered with the Mario Kart World bundle, so hopefully it arrives quickly on the 5th, because I want to be able to stream it on the 5th. If it doesn't arrive like in time for a stream, which hopefully that won't be the case, then I just simply won't stream that day. Then I'd stream the next day, but with me having started the game already. Because I would not wait an extra day just to start playing Mario Kart World after getting it. I'll try and stream as much of my experience as possible, but I'm not going to be streaming the game completely. Because there's a lot of times during the day I'll probably be playing the game in my own time. I mean, maybe I'll do like just versus races in my own time and save the Grand Prix mode for like actual streaming. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Then I can still enjoy the game while not having to force myself to not play. I could just do stuff like time trials. And complete a bunch of free roam stuff. Maybe try and unlock all the costumes along the way. And I don't know how like vehicles are unlocked. I assume to unlock vehicles you have to gotta get a bunch of coins. That's how it was in Mario Kart 8 and 7, that you had to unlock coins for carts. So I'd assume it's the same way for Mario Kart World. Oh, and I can only imagine speedruns for the game. God, I'd love to see that. Someone speedrunning at 100% completion for Mario Kart World. Because it's actually kind of feasible now. Because of the previous 2 Mario Kart games, to 100% of the game, there's just a lot of coin grinding you gotta do. And that probably adds so much time to the counter. Unless you exclude the gold parts. So if the gold parts were good, maybe people would actually want to get them, but no. They're worse than the standard cart. They're just the gold-plated version of them, so... Nope. I can only imagine how easy the Poké Radar would be if you didn't have a step counter you have to worry about. I could only imagine that. Okay. I think with Mine and Celestic's Pokemon Sword and Shield 2-player Nuzlocke, I think the series is probably going to go into the Switch 2 era. So when those days come around, I'm probably going to play the game on Switch 2. I mean, maybe so I can see if there's any differences. Maybe the game runs a bit smoother on Switch 2. Like, I know Scarlet and Violet are the only Pokemon games, besides ZA, that are getting these massive upgrades. Although Scarlet and Violet is a free update on day 1. And then ZA is just the Switch 2 edition it comes with. But I do wonder if Sword and Shield will feel any different. I'd also have to figure out how to transfer that extra data over. Since it's on oh, why is it working? Why is oh did my stream freeze or something? Oh yeah. Okay. think my stream froze for a second. I think OBS in general is struggling. Like streaming for 3 hours straight, using my capture card. My OBS is not happy with me, but I don't care. I've gone for longer in Pokemon Shield. There shouldn't be any issues. But I want to get this shiny before stream ends. It would just feel wrong to have an incomplete hunt. At this point, I'm just tempted to start spamming circles. It really is faster, huh? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ, it really is faster. Okay. Well, if this will help me get the shiny faster, I'll just do it. Oh. No, nothing yet. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. You can see I've just given it up now. I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to get it now. I was gonna save this for tomorrow, for Wednesday, but I can't wait any longer. I just need to get it. It saves a lot of time. Clearly, it saves a lot of time. Oh. Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Okay, and over here. Is it? Oh, no, it's down here. Okay. Okay. Please, shiny patch, show up soon. Just do the grid so I can move out the way. Do 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 do. Nope, still nothing. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh dear. Oh, come on. My thumb is starting to hurt now. Ugh. God, if I ran into that patch, that probably could have ended the chain right there. Okay. Right, I'll just do the straight line for now. Oh, jeez. I'll do straight line for now, so it's not really the best place to... Okay, go down here. Come on, Zubat. Be green! Sorry if I'm not talking as much now. I'm getting really tired and I've run out of things to talk about. I just hope this shiny patch shows up soon. No. My body is aching from sitting in this chair for so long. On. I think I'm wearing down my joystick. I think all this circling around is wearing down the rubber on the joystick. Oh boy. Oh, I know something I can talk about. With Mario sports games on the Switch, I want to give my prediction for what the first Mario sports game on Switch 2 could be. So we had Mario Tennis, we had Mario Golf, we had Mario Strikers, which is basically football or soccer. So there's only two they're really missing now, basketball and baseball. I hope the next one's baseball, because that Mario Sports series has been neglected since the Wii, like 2007, 2008. That's when the last one released. And Europe didn't even get it. It never released over here. I had to buy an American Wii and an American game, obviously American game, and I had to buy an American console just so I could play the game. So I hope the next Mario Sports game is basically the sequel to Mario Sluggers. Because we still have motion controls. We can still do button controls and motion controls, so why not? And basketball, I don't really think basketball is anywhere near as interesting as baseball. I'll just be honest. And maybe the baseball campaign could be just as fruitful as Mario Sluggers. Like, the story mode is like most of the game until you just have fun on your own. There's so much fun to the story mode in Mario Sluggers. I haven't played Superstars Baseball yet, but maybe that will show up on GameCube Online and I'll give it a try then. If I enjoy it, I'll buy the GameCube version, like the actual physical one. And with the GameCube controller for Switch Online, I'll get it eventually. Because it seems like it had to be subscribed to Expansion Pass Tier 2 to be able to get it. And well, I wasn't. Expansion Pass Tier 2. It's only Expansion Pass. What am I on about? Well, as far as I know, I might be completely wrong. It might just be Switch Online in general. I already have the N64 controller. Because I just barely managed to sneak in when it was restocked and just managed to snag it. That's the only time I bought a Switch Online controller. I didn't really care about the other ones, the NES and the SNES controllers. I didn't really care for them. So if I want to replicate the feeling, I could just use a single Joy-Con. That's close enough. And for the Sega Genesis controller, I don't really care. I never played that version of the games enough anyway. But Nintendo 64 and Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance, all those combined, that makes the expansion pass worth it. Maybe if they throw in the Wii as well, that'd be cool. But I feel like people, I mean, they could still throw in the Wii for expansion pass users. Come on. Still nothing? No! My stomach's starting to hurt now. Oh, my Crohn's is playing up. Still nothing. As much as I'd want to just give up and go to sleep, I'm not giving up yet. Been at this for like 3.5 hours now. I've had 10 broken chains. I want to get something out of this. Otherwise I feel like the past 3.5 hours would have been wasted. I need to get a shiny after this. I mean, yeah, I could just put it on hold and continue it on Wednesday, but I want to try a 40 chain on Wednesday. I mean, yeah, I could easily give it a try. If I hit 4 hours and I still haven't gotten the shiny, I will put this hunt on hold, and I will continue on the Wednesday, finish this hunt, and then do the 40 chain. So only if I hit 4 hours, but hopefully I can get it before then. Oh. They're all in a perfect square. They formed a square with the encounters. Do 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 do. Oh boy. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to get to a 40 chain like every single time, but if that 7% chance didn't screw me over all the time, maybe I would always do 40 chains. Because once you get to that 40 chain, it's all good from there. A 1 in 99 chance for one patch out of 4 to be a shiny. Or even more than one patch could be shiny. That's definitely a possibility. It's happened before. It'll never happen for me though. Even if it did happen, I wouldn't want it to happen because you'd still lose a shiny. Oh boy. I can't believe I committed myself to this event, but I'm already in it now. I can't back out. Hopefully I gain some love for the Poke Radar when this is all said and done. Again, it's practicing the 17 chains today, and then I'll practice the 40 chains on the Wednesday. I'll probably stick with 40 chains if I really think about it. Because yeah, it's a lot of broken chains because of bad luck. But once you get the 40 chain, that's it. You can actually just get loads of shinies. Although, it said you could still get multiple of the same shiny. You could just only, like, register one of them. Nope. I'm still jealous of Wiz getting their shiny rolls so quickly. Only a few chains broken and they get it way quicker than I'm able to get mine. Oh, there's a hidden ability patch over there. But unless it's a shiny hidden ability patch, I don't care for it. Okay. I thought there was only 3 for a second. I can definitely tell how exhausted I'm getting. It's making me grind at my controller. There's specks of the rubber from the controller just on the shell. Okay. Okay. I hope it shows up soon. 29 minutes left on the clock. If I don't get it within the 20 minutes, 30 minutes really, then the hunt goes on hold until Wednesday. Oh boy, I almost ran into that patch. That could have been a run ender. Oh my goodness me, I almost ran into 2 of them. There's a hidden one there, but if it's not a shiny one, I don't care. Yep. Tiny bits of rubber on top of my Joy-Con from the joystick. So this strategy, yeah, it's quick, but if you use a Joy-Con, it can wear down at the rubber. really hope I can get it before 11. Yeah, I'm definitely not streaming past 11 PM. If it gets to that point, Hunt will be on hold until Wednesday. I'm almost tempted just to put another Pokemon onto the chain. But I feel like if I do that, the chain will just break. Oh, there's a hidden patch. Don't need it. If it's not a shiny patch, I do not care. Well, getting a hidden ability would be cool. Give it to me with a shiny Pokemon, maybe then I'll be interested. Another one. Nope. I get the feeling I'll probably be doing 40 chains now that I think about it. This is taking ages. It took long enough just to actually build the chain, but it's taking forever to find the Pokemon. Ugh. Didn't realise that my model was looking so angry. I'm not surprised though. My eyelids are feeling all heavy. Okay. Oh boy. 37. Oh, never mind, it's just hit 10:40. 20 minutes left. I know I said 4 hours of stream time, but I did also say 11 PM was the limit, so it's 20 minutes left until the hunt gets pushed down to Wednesday. Unless I can get the shiny before then, but I'm getting less hopeful. My joystick's getting less rubber on it. There's bits all over the controller. My stream is struggling. Maybe it's BDSP that's doing it. Because I know it's not the capture card. Because it was just fine with a 6-hour stream for Pokemon Shield. with a voice call as well. I think it's because BDSP. Still nothing. Another repel. I have to buy some more repels after this. $10.43. Nope. How much power my phone's got. Let me just check my phone's power. Hold on a sec. Ooh, it's at 19%. Ooh, geez. That was at like 90% when I started stream. I wasn't expecting the stream to last this long. If I knew it would, I would have put it in charge. Maybe it could have survived a bit longer. Yep. One thing's for sure, I don't think I'll even be able to make it to 11. I'll give it 3 more minutes, and then we'll end the stream at the 3:45 mark. Unless the shiny shows up sooner than that. One measly step. That wasn't one step! Two minutes to go. If my phone wasn't so low on power, we'd go straight to the 4-hour mark, but I don't think my phone's going to last that long. Alright, 1 minute left. If we don't get the shiny within the next minute, the hunt moves on to Wednesday before we do the 40 chains. No. Only 30 seconds left. No, wasting my time here. Alright, there's a few more checks left and then that'll be it. No. Alright, last check. You get shiny? Nope. Well, stream has hit the 3-hour 45-minute mark. My phone is going to die soon, so I think I should call it here. I will continue this hunt into Wednesday. I'll finish this hunt before we do the 40 chain hunt. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I wish I could have gone on longer, but my phone is on death's door. I need to charge it, and I won't be able to control my avatar without it. So we'll call it a day for now, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.